Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you're up. Let's see what's in store for you. What the cards have to say. Channeled message. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sephoura, aka Joy. And you tuned into Advanced Vibrational Evolution. All right, so Gemini. This is a reading for Gemini. We have the Ten of Wands. Gemini always busy, right? Gemini always busy. Fast moving energy. Okay, fast moving energy. We have another one here. Oh, if I can get it out. There we go. Ooh, the Five of Wands. My goodness. A lot of fire. It's like you guys. You're always so busy. And I know it's because you're very busy in your mind. Gemini is very intelligent. It's a sign of intelligence. But you also tend to have quite a lot of things going on and a lot of responsibilities many times. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is a lot of responsibilities. This is too much. Okay. I'm seeing it is ending though, but this is tower moments. This is a lot of responsibility. This is disruption. Okay. And I kind of feel like it's in these patterns of the patterns within you of taking on too much responsibility or too many things in one go. It's like you're not meant to have that much going on all the time. And it has been rough, okay? It's like it has been one thing after the other on top of each other, even I'm getting here. Whew, goodness, a lot of fire. And the Seven of Pentacles. You're working on this though. You're working on improving this. Because you know it's too much. And fives are all about change. So you're changing this. This is what I see. And you know, in this depiction here, I'm reading from the Quantum Tarot, by the way, looking into the energetic field. So in this depiction, this person is standing here and touching a huge pentacle here, but you know, it took a lot of big or small situations. Like these pentacles here represent you know what? I'm just receiving something here. So each of these things that you have been taking on, responsibilities, situations, I'm even hearing other people's problems, whatever it is for you, okay? You have done it. You're a very beautiful person, okay? You have a very big heart. And as I told you, you're very intelligent, but you know, I feel like it's time to put that energy, that devotion, that into yourself. And I kind of feel like that's the lesson here. That doesn't mean you can't help other people or have things going on in your life. That's not what I'm saying. But really, this is burdensome. Okay, no one can bear this kind of responsibility or it's like you're overextending yourself constantly, overextending yourself, overextending yourself, overextending yourself, because like you're not even inclined to, or I'm trying to find the right word here, to help all of these people or to have all of these things going on. This could be other people's problems even. It's like you're taking on too much from everybody. And, you know, going from a 10 to a 5, it's like I feel like you are cutting, because it's not everyone. For example, if it's people that you're helping, not everyone deserves your help. Yeah, I'm sorry. They don't. Okay, they don't deserve like your blessed heart and the things that you, they don't deserve, definitely not. No one deserves your overextending, okay? That has to do with self-love and self-care. And that is what you need to put into yourself. But I kind of feel like you are getting that now. I don't know, there is something about a revelation here. It's like you're receiving some downloads. Yeah, you're seeing the bigger picture. You have been a lot in the details, living in your day-to-day life and doing all of these things like overextending yourself to the point where it was just like everyday life. That's what I'm trying to say here. And you might have even had health issues or like just like being very tired, drained from energy very fast. This energy, but I do see it's in the past though. It is in the past because there is, going from the 10 of Wands to the 5 of Wands, you already cut half of it off or something like that, or a lot of it. And it's like you're starting to see things from a bigger picture, not so much in the detail or just accepting this as you know, as an everyday life. You're not doing that anymore. So this could be just extending your help to those who you really believe deserves it or really needs the help. Or this could be situations, issues on the home front, with friends, family, whatever this is. It all has to do with you putting energy into yourself and the creation of what it is that you want. Because if you keep overextending yourself constantly, you can never live the life that you want because you're living in everyone else's or something like that. I hope you get what I mean. You're seeing things from a bigger picture. There has been some revelations here, and there's something about how you express yourself, whereas before it would be more like, you know, your worth is not defined by how others receive what you say or who you are or what you do. It comes from within. And that's, I'm very happy that that came out because that is the point. That is the whole point. No is a full sentence. And it doesn't mean that you don't, like, sometimes you have to say no to someone that you even care about. Okay? But, you know, sometimes it's necessary. And to take care of you. And you know what? When you overextend yourself all the time, you give like 5% to each of these situations or people or whatever it is. So you're not even like, even though you want to, you're not giving from a full capacity or from, so this could create like misunderstandings as well. Okay. Like if you keep overextending yourself, the help that you're giving will never be well enough received because you can only help like 5%. And even though you want to help everyone 100%, it's not possible because not if it's too many or too much. And there is something about finances here as well. For some of you, you either have a job or you're independent, you have your own business, something like that. But there's something about money here, and some of you working, overextending yourself here as well, and maybe not putting your worth where it belongs. I'm hearing putting your worth where it belongs. Something about favors here. This could be a thing, okay? There could be one favor for another, which is cool, but it has to be like equal then. And you have to be able to receive. Do you have to be open to receive it as well? To receive the help? Or, you know, I know that you're a very resourceful person. Very resourceful. But it doesn't mean, because you ask for help or you choose to receive as well, doesn't mean that your value goes down. On the contrary, that is strength as well, to be able to receive. Or, you know, like delegate tasks, if that's it. Something like that. But I feel like you're getting a hang of it. Okay, I want to switch to the traditional tarot here. We have the King of Wands in the bottom. This is a confirmation. I said we're dealing with a very powerful person here, not just intellectually, but like physically as well. You might have a lot of, or some fire in your chart. We have the Star and the King of Pentacles. So people really dig your energy. They really like your energy here. This is you. And there's something about how there is a lot of people who wants your attention, and you give them your attention. And in the past, it's been too much, overextending to maybe the wrong people, the wrong crowd. Okay, if they make you feel good, if they leave you better than how they found you, cool, fire away, help them, or whatever, or let them take over another situation, like help each other. But if they are not treating you well or being fair to you, you need to cut them off. Okay, but I feel like you're coming into because, you know, there is a star here. This is shaped as a star, and then we have the star here. I kind of feel like you're getting the bigger picture, and that you are taking more care of yourself. You know that you need to do that for you to fully step into this King of Pentacles energy, because this is your image. This is how people see you. A very stable and definitely financially as well. But it just means that you need to take even better care of your energy and who you have around, who you extend it to, and how you even use your energy on what, for example, right? The star is also a symbolism of hope. And, you know, in this, she's being naked. Okay, she's naked. And she has one foot in the water and one on the ground. There's something about balance here. And also not being afraid to be vulnerable and authentic. That's what this lesson is trying to teach you too. Okay, to be expressive in a truthful way. A truthful and authentic way. Because you will see that the wrong people will fall away and the right ones will stay. Okay, and please don't be afraid. I feel some abandonment issues here, or rejection issue, like something here. And that might have been the reason, like underlying reason for your overextending yourself to everyone and everything. But you can't give quality time to the ones that you care about, the ones that you truly care about, and the ones that you love, your family, your friends. You can't, when you overextend yourself to everybody. But I kind of feel like you are looking at that. You have been looking at that, because there has been some change here. This might have been over a longer period of time. But there's something about how people have always seen you like this, but and you haven't quite felt it. You haven't stepped into it like embodied it. But where this is taking you, this work you are doing, this looking at yourself, this extending your energy to yourself and then giving from a full cup to the right people. Extending yourself to the right people who truly do deserve your time and energy and attention. There's something about how, you know, sometimes you're not listening to your intuition, and you have it. You do have intuition. We all do, by the way, but you know, there is a lot going on in your mind. So there is a lot of chatter. You are an air sign and very intelligent. So your mind is just chew, chew, chew. And then, you know, sometimes you forget to stop and breathe and feel into your intuition. Don't say any more than what you can extend yourself to. Don't promise anyone anything other than what you can extend yourself to. You need to take care of yourself first and really pause in between and feel into, am I extending my energy to the right kind of people? Am I taking care of myself, my children, if that's in the picture, family, my friends? Like, am I really delegating my energy in the right places? I hope this makes sense. The Nine of Pentacles. You're fiercely independent. My goodness. The Nine of Cups. Wow. There is a wish fulfillment here. I just saw the devil on the bottom here, and I'm getting a storyline. You tend to be, or in the past, I don't know if it's still like that for you, but there has been a tendency of being in relationships that was codependent. Somehow, it doesn't have to be, it could be emotional, it could be like a pattern of being afraid of rejection or abandonment or something like that. But there is something about how you have been attracted to the wrong kind of people that kept you in this cycle. But there's something here about the Nine of Pentacles is emotional fulfillment, and then we have the for some of you, this is a person. This is a person that wants to come into your life, or that is supposed to be a part of your life. And I kind of feel like this could be a new person. This could be someone you know, but I feel like you're meant to be together, to work together. There's something about your energies that are just a match, and that will create this emotional contentment, okay, and emotional fulfillment. Nine of Cups is sitting pretty. But you know, there's something about how you have to go through all of this. You could be with someone even. For some of you, you're already with this person and you're going through this transformation together. But there's something about how you needed to let go of this overextending energy that was not serving you or your family, because it's like you could have had the feeling of never being enough for others, or that was the response that you got. And that was because that was their experience and yours. Like when you give from an empty cup, when you overextend yourself constantly, you can't give with, you know, full intention, or it's not possible. But you are learning that. I'm seeing that. It's like you're even like, you went from the 10 to the 5 to 5, okay? So half of it you even cut off, but there is some work here that you're doing right now on yourself, and you need alone time to do that. You need to breathe, you need to feel into your heart. Just be alone and take some deep breaths. And this requires alone time or quiet time, and not thinking about any task, any work, just you and yourself, and you. And you will see this very clearly, because what I'm saying is, before there was a lot of clutter in this, because your mind is everywhere. And when you live your day-to-day life, it can be difficult to zoom out and just take a look at it and you know, and also heal, right? But there has been some serious healing going on here. And there's something here. There's a person for you here that is going to match your energy. And there's something about success. I don't know if you're going to go into business together. You definitely could, because these are both pentacle cards. You could go into business together, and it's going to, like, the way that you work and she works, or the other way around, if you're, it doesn't matter if you're male or female watching this, okay? The way that you work, the way that he works, it puts together a mixture of success, something that is going to be well known. And it's going to fill your cups, okay, very much. But you need to finish the healing that you started here. And then you will see this, or you will meet this person. Or if it's someone you know, you will finally see it. Okay. Gemini, I'm going to draw one last card. I'm going to draw a fairy oracle card from my Lenormand deck here to end the reading. This is a huge transformation. You know, all this overextending has been a big part of your life for many years. This is not new energy. Okay, we have number 3 and 2 3s on here. It could be 33 if that resonates with you. Maybe you're seeing that number. This is a fairy on a boat, and she's holding the light. And water is all about emotion, and it's like this boat is just following the stream gently. Okay, that's kind of what I feel like you need to do. 22, 33 on the timer, as I said that. So that might be confirmation numbers, 22 and or 33. You could be seeing 44 as well, like 2s, 3s, and 4s, okay, as a confirmation. And, you know, she's holding the light. It's kind of like the hermit, right? In the traditional tarot, which is like holding a light, having so much knowledge, and just putting the feel into it. There is really something about water and emotion here, putting your heart into it. Like, yeah, even balancing out your heart and your heart and your mind, because so many things are going on up here. So a balance between the two. And also when you're making decisions, when you are considering something or someone, like, don't just use logic or feels, like, combine the two. Okay, there's something about the balance there that is important for you. You're leading the way. You are, and you're doing the work. Okay. Right, that's what I have for you guys. I'm sending you all so much love. And if you want to book a reading with me to get into your specific situation, look in the description box below. Okay, I love you so much.